Hey everybody, Eric Worre here. How are you? I'm going a couple minutes, 5 minutes early actually, because I want to make sure everybody gets on and gets connected. And I also want to answer some questions about our first week and what we've talked about last week when it comes to your profile and what we did with Fraser Brooks and all the different impacts there. So as you're getting on, let me know where you're connecting from. Dil Singh, how you doing? Let me know who you are, where you're connecting from, and what's going on. I'm in London, England at the moment, overlooking the river. It's evening here. Um, so, hey Jennifer, hey Mateus, how you doing? Hey Lydia, Connie, how are you? What's going on? What's going on? Kimberly, good to see everybody. I got to tell you, I'm really pleased with the interaction from everybody inside of GoPro Academy over the course of the last week or so when it comes to getting your profile picture in shape and getting your overall profile in shape. That's been excellent. Um, from Tennessee, feels like fall, 60 degrees. Yeah, it's cold here, man. It's well, you're on the water too, so it makes it a little bit colder. Uh, as you're coming in, get yourself connected, get yourself settled. Let your friends that are inside of GoPro Academy know that you're here. Um, I'm going to be going through some fairly advanced training today on how to build your brand. So we're going to start right at the top of the hour or very close to the top of the hour. Marvelyn, Yvette, Graz, Paula, Melanie, Buthiana. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Kat, Erica, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, how many of you have made some progress on your profile, even if it's just your photo? You've made some progress. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Let me know in the comments that you made some progress. Isle of Man, cool. Anybody made some progress? Throw it in the comments. I know we have a little bit of a delay, but throw it in anyway into the comments. Hey Peter, hey Giselle, hey Jane, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I know we're early. Everybody said freaked out. What the heck? Why are you going early? I hope you have notepads, whether you're watching live or replay. I hope you have notes to be able to take some notes on this because everybody seems completely freaked out and confused on this branding issue. So I'm going to talk about that. Haven't found a good profile picture? Just take a bunch of photos. You'll get there. It's not that hard. Just take 1,000 photos. Just start taking them. Take them all day until you come up with something great. Hey, Juanita, just received access. Welcome. Yes, progress, still working. Yes, yes. Profile picture, cover picture, edit bio. Wonderful. Got your book. Tammy. Fantastic. Notepad ready. Thanks for doing this. I'm happy to do it. All right, we're going to start. We're going to give it 2 minutes, then we're going to start. You did your profile. Fantastic. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. This is a work in progress. Progress is perfection. Get it better, get it better, get it better, get it better. New to the game, have some progress, still needs work. Fantastic. Ready to roll. Wonderful. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Franks and Tammys and everybody. Yours is up and running. Wonderful. If you have any questions about what we've covered in this last week, throw it up now. I'll answer those questions while we're waiting for everybody else to jump on. We're going to give it, another 90 seconds or so. Change your profile picture. Frank Crabtree, I'm looking at your profile picture. I can't even see anything. Where are you? I need to see you. I don't want to see a palm tree. Come on, man. It's funny when I'm looking through these comments. I can tell by looking at these little thumbnails if your profile picture is what it needs to be. Tanya's good. Erica's good. Lakinia's good. Anita's too far away. Can't see you. Um, Arunu Kapoor, Victoria. It's a whole group of people. I don't know who you are. Just look at these little profile thumbnails in the comments, and you're going to start seeing some of the challenges with profile pictures. Okay. Dennis, Lisa, good. Tanya, okay, a little bit farther away. If you haven't received your book, all you have to do is just contact support at networkmarketingpro.com and let them know, and they'll take care of you. No worries. No worries. We'll take care of you. You did your profile picture. Ben, get it a little bit closer. I'm just going to go through everybody's real quick from the beginning of the comments, if they'll let me. It won't let me go all the way. Frank Crabtree, I don't want to see a palm tree. Bethunia, it's okay. Get a little bit closer. Andy, I don't want to see a logo. I want to see your face. Oh, it's going too fast. It's not going to let me. I got to go this way. Melissa Walker, yeah, that's pretty good. Katie's okay. Ellen, too far away. Elizabeth Marie Rose, a little bit too far away. You could do better with the lighting and stuff. Martha, get it a little closer. Christy, all right. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go to work. So I hope you have, I got this makeshift lighting. Look at my little setup right here. I got this light right here in my hotel room. Now, let's talk about branding. How do you brand yourself on social media? Now, I talked about this before, and what I've seen, I want you to continue recapping the first week. If you haven't gone through that, go through it. Go back and go through it. Your profile picture needs to be a headshot. It needs to capture your personality. It needs to be well lit. It needs to have a decent background. Okay. Some people are posting apps where you can remove the background and just white it out if you want to, clean all that stuff up. What I see too much is in your profiles, I want to make the world a better place. I want to help humanity. Helping people one person at a time. Living my best life. My interests are my kids and my family and God. Fine, but it doesn't brand you at all. And as I go through this exercise, what I'm about to share with you is kind of advanced, but it's something that every one of you can do and have a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun. Katia, Felix, yeah, I like your picture. It looks great. You can have a lot of fun with this. It's not going to be tons and tons of work. It's not going to be tons of stress. And you'll attract a natural audience. If that sounds good to you, that's what I'm going to share with you. Now, when I asked you to come up with some of your interests before, I see a lot in your profiles. My interests are all these really general things, super general. What I want you to think about is specific, okay? So do me a favor and list in the comments a specific passion of yours. Any specific passion. Go ahead. I'm going to wait. List a specific passion of yours. Okay? What's a specific passion? All you lurkers, come on. Type it in there. A specific passion. Nature. What kind of nature? Denise says horses. What kind of horses? An animal-loving vegan. What kind of animals? Vegan's fine. Crafts, Martha. What kind of crafts? Growing plants. What kind of plants? Prosecco. Excellent. Personal growth. Little general, but it's okay. We can deal with personal growth. Personal development books. Wonderful. Singing, music. What kind of music? Travel to places where there's great outdoor adventure. Excellent. Playing with my Belgian horse. Let's just, instead of playing with it, maybe Belgian horses. Exploring the desert. Amazing. Mountains. What about mountains? Reading books and biographies, 3 to 4 books a week. Fantastic. Food allergy awareness. Wonderful. Health, nutrition, and happy life for Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. Fantastic. Karaoke. Wonderful. Australian family caravanning. Fantastic. Okay. You've seen these trends. What would you say if I told you to build your brand around that passion? Build your brand around that passion. And use that to attract all the people you'd ever want to attract in your network marketing business. Most people go, what? I'm in the travel business. Shouldn't travel be my passion? I'm in the nutrition business. Shouldn't nutrition be my passion? It can, but sometimes it's better if it's something that is just uniquely you. Helping people over the age of 50 put off buying that rocking chair. Fantastic. Cooking my healthy meals with my own recipes. Wonderful. What kind of meals? Consolata. What kind of meals? Achieving goals that better myself. If you can get specific with that, 50 goals that scare me or something like that, or crushing the goals that scare me. That's kind of cool. So helping people pursue their dreams, yeah, that's too general. Everybody says that. If you go look through all the different people inside of GoPro Academy and their profiles, my mission is to help people. My mission is to help people pursue their dreams. My mission is to make the world a better place. Not that interesting. Cruising, travel to exotic places, exploring caves. That's cool. Exploring caves, fantastic. Romantic comedies, wonderful. Pat, you can build an entire brand, Pat Fortin. Musics, I think. Muso probably. On romantic comedies. You can build an entire brand. You could be the romantic comedy person. And you're like, what? How could I do that? I'm going to show you specific, step by step, how you can do it. Now, a lot of social media trainers are going to teach you, I've never seen anybody teach you this, what I'm about to teach you. And it's what I've done in network marketing and what you can do with whatever it is that you love. Anything that you love, okay? So pick a thing that you love. Honoring my First Nations culture. What's your First Nations culture, Brenda? Biohacking. Cool. Parenting. What kind of parenting? Is there any specific area of parenting? All mountain hikers, what could be better? Fantastic. Growing sunflowers, wonderful. Here's the thing that I want you to write down. Imagine that instead of social media, you are the editor of a magazine or the producer of a television show around your passion, whatever it is. Let's say it's cupcakes, okay? Let's say cupcakes are your thing. You're the cupcake king or queen. You love cupcakes, you love making cupcakes, you love everything about cupcakes, you think they're the coolest thing ever, and your passion is just to create the most amazing, spectacular cupcakes in the world. Okay. Um, you can create a combination of a website, magazine, and television show on your social media page about cupcakes. You can create it about whatever your passion is, but let's just say take cupcakes. Now, what some people think in building a brand is it has to be all from them. That's not the case. I'm going to give you a list of things that I want you to start practicing on this week when it comes to your brand. Okay, I want you to pick the thing. Helping people make money, it's okay, Kim, that's okay, so long as the only way that you're helping people make money is through your business. That's not okay. If you give people 1,000 ideas on how they can make money outside of your business, that's okay. But now it starts to become a little bit of a distraction, right? A little bit of competition towards your business. Healthy recipes for my naughty, unhealthy favorite foods. Perfect, Lisa. Perfect. So are you seeing the theme through here? This theme of find this thing that you love, and I want you to create a combination TV show, radio show, magazine, website, all on your social media page about that thing. Okay? For now, I want you to focus on one thing. Pick one thing that you could just love sharing information about. And for this next week, I want you to just start. I literally want you to start today on that one thing. Okay? First thing I want you to do is I want you to take find a picture or take a picture that represents that one thing. Okay, if it's a cupcake, take a picture of the most amazing cupcake ever, or find a picture of the most amazing cupcake ever, and I want you to post that picture on your profile and tell the world why you love cupcakes. Tell the world why you love travel. Tell the world why you love goat yoga. Tell the world why you love books. Tell the world why you love whatever it is that you love, okay? Mountain hiking, Heidi. Tell the world why you love mountain hiking. Skincare and makeup. Tell the world why you love makeup, okay? Witty political commentary. Tell the world why you love political commentary, okay? That's the first post I want you to do, every single one of you. And I want you to share that, put that post also, or share it inside of the GoPro Academy page so people can get a feel for this, okay? First thing I want you to just basically tell the world why you love this stuff. Now, I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different ways to post about the thing that you love. All right? Number 1 is articles. Go Google whatever it is that you love and find an article about it. Find an article about cupcakes. Find an article about travel. Find an article about witty political commentary. Find an article about hair or obstacle race courses. Find an article about mental wellness. Find an article about inspiring others. Find an article about goat yoga, or being a mom of 4 boys, or find a boat yoga. Find a goat yoga or automotive repair made easy. Find an article. And one of the things I want you to do regularly is, maybe once a week, post an article about your passion. And with the link that you post about that article, I want you to, I'm adding another one as I'm saying it, so I'm not going to forget. I want you to comment with the link why you love it. Hey, I read this article about cupcakes and I thought you might enjoy it. Here's the 78 reasons why cupcakes are the greatest thing ever. Here's the article in Forbes magazine or in Cupcakes Monthly or wherever it happens to be. Okay? So articles are one thing. And I'm going to explain what this does for you as you move forward. But some of you are just going to be going, I get it. I'm getting it. Angels baseball. Nils Eric Norval. What if you don't have a passion or knowledge? You don't have to have knowledge. Find something that turns you on, that you like or you want to learn more about. Anything. Doesn't matter. And you could become the absolute curator. That's the word I want you to think of yourself as, is a curator of content. Just like a curator of a museum, you're a curator of cupcake content. You're a curator of travel content. You're a curator of goat yoga content. You're a curator of the vegan life. Okay? Now, so articles are number one. You got it? Articles are number one. Number two are videos. Not yours, other videos that are out in the world. If there's a documentary on the subject that you can put a link to, if there's a video on the subject that you can find on YouTube, today you can go on YouTube. I'm going to jump on YouTube right now and I'm going to look. I'm going to look up goat yoga. And it doesn't show how many, but I have an endless supply of goat yoga videos. Goat yoga with Khloe Kardashian and Kevin Hart. Goat yoga, a hit on a New Hampshire farm. 1.2 million views. So we gave goat yoga a try, 240,000 views. Extreme goat yoga. All work, no play, goat yoga, 170,000 views. Philip gets surprised by Jack Whitehall during goat yoga this morning. Goats going around in a circle at an Arizona goat yoga. It says goatyoga.com. Goat yoga with Mo Gilligan, the Russell Howard Hour. Baby goat yoga challenge. Recreational rodeo with Leslie Jones. Oh no, that's on What the Fit. It's different. So best and funniest goat videos. Funny and cute animal compilations. Baby goat yoga. Goat yoga is real. Goat yoga with Kelly and Ben. You see where I'm going? I have all I need to curate content there. Okay? And who cares if Facebook frowns upon links or whatever that is? You're sharing content and you're curating content for the people within your audience. Okay? Now, articles, you can do the same thing. If I go to YouTube and I look up cupcakes, how to make and decorate cupcakes, how to make galaxy cupcakes, cute unicorn cupcakes, learning colors for kids with Paw Patrol cupcakes. It's endless. How to make chocolate cupcake decorating ideas, vanilla cupcake, cooking a dream. Five delicious chocolate cupcakes in 5 minutes. So let me do it on, I'll just pick somebody's random. John Ramsey said, curator of leadership content. Fantastic. Let's look up leadership on YouTube. It's endless. I got Tony Robbins, Simon Sinek, somebody from 10X. John Maxwell, how to be a leader, from Learning Redefined, body language of leaders, speak like a leader, why good leaders make you feel safe, 5 levels of leadership, what great leaders actually do, what it takes to be a great leader. Most leaders don't even know the game they're in. It's Jocko Willink on leadership. It's endless, but you're putting it all in one place. Boy, you say golf? What kind of golf? Get specific on the golf. Should it be the top 100 courses for golf? Should it be, how to enjoy golf when you're not that great? What should it be? Pick something and you can go find it. Wonder Woman. All right, let's look up Wonder Woman. Talk about that all day long. All right, fantastic. Wonder Woman. I got videos upon videos upon videos on Wonder Woman. I got behind the scenes on Wonder Woman. I got Saturday Night Live with Wonder Woman. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't know how it even shows how many um, when I type that in, but it's endless. Okay. So number one is articles. See, here's what you're doing. You're going to, by doing this, you're going to become known as that person, quantum energy healing person. You're going to become known as the mountain climbing person. You're going to become known as the goat yoga person. And as you start curating content there, guess what you're going to do? When you post about cupcakes, because you love cupcakes, when somebody sees that and they know somebody who loves cupcakes, guess what they're going to do? They're going to share. They're going to share with their cupcake loving friend. They're going to share with their mountain climbing friend. They're going to share with their leadership loving friend. They're going to share with their goat yoga friend or their yoga friend and say, oh, you got to check this out. It's hilarious. You got to share. They're going to share. You're going to become a person that they want to check it out because it's fun. It's interesting. You're going to naturally attract an audience that you could talk with forever about it, about your topic and anything else because you're the same. You love the same stuff. And guess, as they share it, what are those people going to want to do? They're going to come start checking you out. They're going to follow you. They're going to comment on your stuff, and then you can friend them up. Really, really easy to be able to do this, and fun, I promise you. If it's Bengal cats, look up Bengal cats on YouTube or just Google Bengal cats for articles or videos, okay? So you're going to be putting articles. Should it pertain to your network marketing business? Maybe. On the topic, sometimes it can, but it doesn't have to. Let's say you're absolutely an activist for legalizing marijuana, and you want to build your brand around CBD oils because you're in a CBD oil business. Okay, let's say building a rallying cry around that. That's fine. If you're in a nutrition company, just don't always talk about your nutrition as a solution. Talk about all the nutrition in the world as a solution. Okay? If you're into fitness, not just your fitness thing. If you're into travel, not just your travel thing. You're going to be curating content around all kinds of stuff that's related to your passion. This is the difference between amateurs and professionals. You can build a brand around this that's so much fun. I promise you, you're going to have an absolute blast. And your engagement, because you're giving content to this community after you told them that you love it, and you put this into your bio, I love this. Here's why I love the cupcakes. Here's why I love mountain climbing. Here's why I love whatever, being the coolest grandparent in the world. Here's why I love it. Now get it as specific as you could possibly get it. And you're going to find when there is an agenda attached, the engagement's just going to explode within your organization. Because right now, most of your stuff has a super, super obvious agenda. This agenda is just curating content on something that you love. Okay? So back to our list. Healthy gluten-free cooking? Absolutely. Go crazy on gluten-free. How many articles can you find on gluten-free, Karen? How many articles can you find on great recipes? How many articles can you find on the gluten-free lifestyle? Endless. How many articles can you find on the health benefits, the medical, background, the clinical studies? It goes for forever. Videos is the second thing. Third thing is to ask your audience, ask your page, your friends and your followers and your fans, ask them questions about your passion. Ask them a question that'll get them thinking. Have you ever tried goat yoga? Let me know before. Would you ever consider trying it? What's your favorite flavor cupcake? And start asking some questions to get some engagement. And from that engagement, you can start conversation. You understand? Ask people questions about your passion. If you're in love with the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's your favorite Pittsburgh Steeler player? Mine is so and so, Ben Roethlisberger. Who's your favorite and why? Okay, that will increase engagement and get people moving. So, legal and identity theft, I can guess what company you're with. I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to just curate content on legal stuff and identity theft, that's fine. I just think you're going to get more traction if it's not so obvious. All right, so 1, articles. 2, videos. 3, questions. 4, it's kind of related to questions, is polls. Start taking polls from people. Have multiple choice type polls. Your page will allow you to do that. You can create a little poll and come up with something that might be interesting or controversial or polarizing within an audience, and cause people to engage with it, to be curious how the poll is coming out. A poll about your passion, a poll about cupcakes. Okay, maybe it's tied into a question. Here's the top. You post an article that the top flavors of cupcakes. Let's just find it. What I Googled that top flavors of cupcakes. The 50 best cupcake recipes, the 10 most popular cupcake flavors. Okay, so that's on the How Stuff Works website. So, and you can list the top 10 if you want. List the top 10 and see if people can guess which one is the most popular cupcake flavor, just for fun. Or which one is your favorite, and see how you compare to what the world says is the top 10 most popular. Okay? So polls are another one. Lives are Facebook Lives are another one to just talk about. Maybe you're talking about an article that you read. Maybe you're talking about a video that you watched. Maybe you're talking about the answers to the poll. Maybe you're doing a Facebook Live and you're making cupcakes. Maybe you're doing a Facebook Live and you are doing goat yoga. Maybe you're taking a Facebook Live in the middle of a trip or planning a trip for if you're into travel. Facebook Live about whatever your topic is, as much as you can engage in it while you're doing it. Yes, this is all on Facebook for now, Frank, but you can put it on any platform. Facebook is where we're starting, because I think it's going to help you build your following the fastest and easiest. So is this making sense to you so far? I hope it is. So Facebook Lives. So if you're into leadership, do a Facebook Live and say, here's a leadership lesson that I learned in this last week. Here's one of my favorite leadership lessons that changed my life. Here's a leadership lesson from Steve Jobs. Pick it and do a live about it and let people engage in that content. You see what I'm saying? You're going to eat cupcakes after this. I'm making cupcake people hungry for cupcakes. So a live around your topic, and it can be related to any of these things, but just show your passion. You're like, well, I'm shy. You're not shy when you talk to your friend about, if you're into books and you just read a book that just flipped yourself upside down. You can hold up the book and say, this book, let me tell you the 5 reasons why I love this book. Okay. And with the lives, sometimes it helps, sometimes it's a story, but sometimes if you share here's 3 things that I learned from this. Here's 5 things that I learned from that. Here's the 10 habits of this. Here's the 7 steps to that. And you put that in your title, it's going to get more engagement. Okay. So number 6, photos with stories. Photos with stories about your passion. If you're into cupcakes, would it make sense to put up the cupcake of the day? with a commentary about it. Here's what I love about this. Just a little, or a story. This reminds me of my grandma, or this reminds me of when I was 5 years old or 8 years old at my birthday party, or whatever it happens to be. Okay. Tell a story about the photo and put something up like that regularly. Number 7, tips. Any tips that you have, any advice that you have. Here's a quick tip for making an airline flight more comfortable if you're into travel. Here's a quick tip for how do you deal with converting currency in international markets. Here's a tip on tipping in different parts of the world, right? Here's an idea about this. Here's an idea about that. When you're doing goat yoga, make sure they all go to the bathroom first, Well, I don't know what the tips are for goat yoga, but whatever the tips are, and put a big bold thing here, quick tip, and share the tip with people. And if you follow this, are you starting to feel what is going to happen? You're going to become known. You're going to become known as the cupcake person. You're going to become known as the goat yoga king. You're going to become known. The story you play with the story about how long. Don't worry about how long or short. Just do it and watch what happens to this. Yeah, ask a question. And for goat yoga enthusiasts, how often do goats have to pee? Well, it's an important question to ask. And have fun with it. Have a sense of humor with it. So, tips. Number 8, any websites of other enthusiasts, websites, pages, or groups. So, can you go onto Facebook? I'll do it right now. Go onto Facebook and look up goat yoga. And I look for pages, and it's as far as you can go. Pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of goat yoga. Okay? Now there's some with a few followers and there's some with a lot of followers. What I would suggest that you do is go to those, find one that you agree with, looks like they're reasonable people, and hey, recommend it to your friends. Hey, check this page out, this other page on Facebook, they're really cool. And recommend them. And you know what that's going to do? As soon as you recommend that page, that goat yoga page, and you tag them in the recommendation and you post that, they're going to get notified. They're going to see that. And when they do, they're going to thank you. And now you're connected with another complete goat yoga community. You understand? So, pages and groups, I'm going to teach you how to utilize pages and groups in future lessons as far as how you go find endless prospects. Once you become branded in your area. But for now, just share the love. You ever walk into a store and they don't have what you want, but they recommend, hey, there's another store down the street that has it. I'm out of stock, but you can get it 2 doors down. You know how appreciative you are of those people and how authentic and amazing you look or they look when they do that for you? Be that person. Says, you got to check out this page. It's so fun. It's so funny. It's so informative. It's so amazing. You got to check it out. So recommend other pages, other groups, other websites that are in alignment with your passion. If you're into nature photography, find an incredible nature photography page and recommend that page. Recommend that page on your profile, okay, on your timeline. People are going to really freak out about that type of collaborative love, okay? So let me recap the first 8. Articles, number 1. Number 2, videos. Number 3, questions, asking your audience questions. Number 4, polls, taking polls, have fun with it. Number 5, Facebook Lives. Number 6, photos with stories. Number 7, tips. Here's the tip of the day. Here's the tip of the week. Here's a tip. Make sure, here's a yoga tip. Make sure they go to the bathroom before you start. Tips on cupcakes, tips on whatever. Number 8 is other pages and groups. Now, number 9, how often? Well, I'll get to how often. Number 9, and some of you are going to go like, what? Really? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Number 9 is do an interview. Do an interview. And you might be going like, what do you mean? What do you mean interview? Take somebody who is a cupcake expert, who's written a cupcake book, contact that author and say, listen, I have an audience that loves cupcakes. Would you be willing to come on and do a Facebook Live with me and talk about your book and your cupcake journey? You know what they're going to say? They've been waiting for that their whole life. Oh my gosh, this would be so cool. Find a travel expert and interview them. Find an author of a book, interview them. Find somebody who wrote an article, interview them. Find somebody who started another page, another site, interview them. And what happens when you do that is you will bring all of their credibility and following into your community. And you will gain credibility by doing that. Now, you're not going to be able to do it the first day. You're going to have a little bit of content being built up so people will go look. I mean, the people that I interview on my podcast, if I hadn't already interviewed the people that I have, or if they haven't checked me out, they're like, not sure, but then they go check me out, see the following, they see the reach, the content, they see that we're in alignment. They're like, sure, no problem. So interview somebody, just put them on a live with you, and side by side, ask them questions. Maybe work out the questions ahead of time. You say, I want to ask you 5 questions about cupcakes. Right? How did your cupcake journey start? What's the biggest lesson you learned in cupcakes? What's the people's fascination with cupcakes? Whatever it happens to be. What's your personal favorite cupcake? What did you learn when you were writing your book? Or why did you start your page, or whatever it happens to be. And now you are a real producer, editor of the content around this topic. Now people are going, damn, look at Frank. Frank he's out there building something. Look at Karen. Karen, she's not just, this is not just her passion. She's like turning this into something. You're going to get a natural following. Your friends and family are going to be like, what? Look at them go. They're just going having fun with this thing. Have fun. Have fun. Now, so interviews, and you might not think that you can do it, but you can. You can. Find somebody, I don't care who they are, it's just somebody else that's passionate, and interview them. Find somebody else who has a page, interview them. Find somebody else who's written something, interview them. Find somebody else who's made a video, interview them. Find them. You can reach them. It's no problem. Interviewing somebody on your personal page. Yeah. Yeah. So, number 10 is books. Recommend a book on the subject. Whatever a book that you either enjoyed or you found, or might be your book of the month for your friends to check out. I'm just looking on Amazon for cupcakes. Cupcake book. All right, so here's the book of the week. Elizabeth Benton wrote Chasing Cupcakes, How One Broke Fat Girl Transformed Her Life and How You Can Too. Now, I want you to imagine holding up the book and saying, and guess what? We're going to interview Elizabeth tomorrow on my page, and she's going to talk about her book. Be pretty cool, right? It's endless. A Piece of Cake, a memoir. Peanut Butter and Cupcake. A Big Book of Cupcakes. The Sprinkles Baking Book. Hello, Cupcake, irresistible, playful creations anyone can make. The original Muffin Tin Cookbook, 200 fast, delicious mini pies, pasta cups, gourmet pockets, veggie cakes, and more. Unicorn food. I mean, you can go as far as you want to go. Okay. Um, and if it relates, what I would also have you search, I'll add an 11th after books, is podcasts. Go search the podcast and see if there's a podcast related to your passion. See if there's a podcast related. Well, Margie Dunkey Jacobs says, I have that book and Elizabeth is phenomenal. Well, wouldn't she be fun to interview? Interview her if you're into cupcakes. Some of you, a few of you at least, are saying, well, somebody's got to grab this cupcake space. Here's what I want you to understand. You can own your space. You can own it. You can become a real brand in your space. So much so that 3 years from now, you could write your own book on your journey, your adventure, your experience about whatever it happens to be, about your leadership journey, about your travel on a budget journey, about your mountain climbing journey, and all the things. Imagine how much you're going to learn with the articles, videos, questions, polls, lives, photos with stories, tips, pages and groups, interviews, books, and podcasts. You're going to become an expert in this particular arena. And don't worry for now how you're going to turn that into prospects for your network marketing business. I'll show you how to do that. It's easy. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. So, are you getting this? Are you understanding? I hope that you are. Because here's my assignment for you. I want you to pick this thing and just start with it. And if you run out of passion for it, you can always shift. But start today. I want you to get a photo, take a photo, or find a photo that represents your passion the best. I want you to post that photo with a story as to why this is a passion of yours. Why is this a passion of yours? Post that story today. And then with the rest of these things, people are asking how often? Once a day? Now, some of these can be daily. Like you could do the cupcake of the day, just a photo and a little, here's why I love this. You can post a cupcake of the day. If you're into Rottweilers, you can post the Rottweiler of the day, every day. But if you find an article, maybe an article once a week, maybe a video once a week, maybe a poll once a week, maybe a tip once a week, maybe a book once a week or once every, it depends on how many books. If you're in leadership, you're excited about leadership, you can do a book a week for forever. But you can start creating some lists on this stuff. An interview might be, to take you a while to do your first one, but maybe you have a friend that's really into this too. And you can start by just interviewing your friend and say, why is this cool? Why do you love this? Right? And maybe once a month, I do a podcast once a week, but maybe you do an interview once a month. Maybe it takes you a while to build up to that, but then pretty soon you start getting a list of, I've interviewed this and I've interviewed this and I've interviewed Elizabeth and I've interviewed this person and that person. Would you like to be next? And you become good at curating this content. This is next level stuff. This is next level stuff. This will help you. So boy, I guess somebody has some questions here. So I'm going to answer some questions. Hold on. As many as it's going to let me answer. Tammy says, I have the same question. I don't know what the question is, but I'll find it. All on the personal page? Yeah, all on the personal page. This is your passion. This is kind of represents who you are. I got a new dog and trying to potty train. Potty training your dog? You know how far you can go on potty training your dog, Alexis? Endless. Your profile picture's cool, but it's too far away. I can't see who you are. Sounds way more fun than concentrating just on my business, and you're going to attract so many more people to your business. It's going to feel like cheating. What you've been doing up till now is hard. This is fun and easy, and you're going to become a respected expert. And as far as this particular um, category, own your space. You can own it. You become an expert on places to stay, traveling around the world. Fantastic. Finding the coolest places to stay. You can go endless with that. Finding love again after 50? Perfect, Barbara. Go crazy. Did somebody say cupcakes? Yes. And now I want cupcakes. It's ridiculous. Is it not a good idea? I wouldn't interview somebody that's in your same network marketing business. I would keep this pure as your passion, unless that person is also a particular expert in a area. Try not to make this so obvious and direct that everybody just knows it's all a commercial. Just build this around your passion. You will build a following of people who are just totally into it. Whatever it is that you're doing. All right, it won't let me show anymore. Let me go down. Coolest place to stay, thrive, wellness. Should I continue with my other aspects of my passions? What I would suggest is, it's hard to be known for lots of things. Pick a thing that really sings to you. Karen Cox Woodard is Alabama football. And do everything Alabama football. Old school Alabama football, new school, the next draft, the next recruiting class, talk about the coach, articles about stuff, their best plays, video clips of their best moments, you name it. You have a Facebook page, but they charge you for everything you do? What are you talking about? Facebook charges you? I don't know about that. I'll talk about when do you make the move to start interacting and building a relationship and converting your following into prospects. I'm going to start talking about that in the coming weeks, so don't worry about that right now. I just want you to, my assignment for you, I want you to pick this passion, and for the next 7 days, I want you to go have fun. I want you to curate some content about that passion every day for the next 7 days. Put something out there about your passion every day for the next 7 days with no other agenda other than to talk about your passion. That one thing that you love, okay? Growing your own vegetables. Audrey, make a video about growing your own vegetables. Do a live. Find an article about growing your own vegetables. Find a video that somebody else made about your own vegetables. Ask a question. Do a poll. What vegetable, if you could grow your own vegetables, which one would you rather grow? Pick one. Post a photo with a story about your own vegetables and how that makes you feel. Give them a tip on how to grow your own vegetables. Find another group or a page and recommend that group or a page about vegetables. Find a book about growing vegetables and recommend that. Find a podcast about growing your own vegetables and recommend that. See what I'm saying? Do that and watch what happens over the next 7 days. Watch the difference in engagement. But because you know what all of it is right now is either look at me or look at my food or look at my view or go live your best life. That's all. That's what it mostly is right now. You can differentiate yourself so fast. Like Byron and Chetta says, an obstacle race course. How far can you go and how fun would that be? Post some videos about an obstacle race course. Talk about a story of when you did an obstacle race course. See what I mean? What about agriculture? Of course, whatever it is. Pick one. Pick one for now. Treadmills, weightlifting, and gyms. Fantastic. Go crazy. A tip on how to pick a gym. You name it. So it's going so fast I can't stop on some of these. Sorry, guys. Because it won't let me go up. Goats eating cupcakes while doing yoga. Now that's a niche. Wow. Now, for me, my passion's network marketing. That's why I did what I did. If you go look at Network Marketing Pro, you're going to see all these things: articles, videos, questions, polls, lives, photos with stories, tips, pages, groups, interviews, books, podcasts. It's all of it. All of it. I'm talking to you about what I've done, not some theory. Okay? Now, If you're in network marketing, it's probably best not to do network marketing because it's too. If I was doing this to recruit, that'd be one thing, but I'm not. So I think find, cats or interior design, Daria, pick one and have fun. Get as specific as you can and have fun. If I had to pick one outside of network marketing, I love poker. Um, I I love travel, seeing the world. I like playing golf. I like any game really. So maybe mine would just be about games, the games I love, the games I enjoy. I found a new game, whatever it happens to be. Any kind of a game I really enjoy. It's really fun for me. I love the Minnesota Vikings. So I could go crazy on the Minnesota Vikings. Crazy. Uh, or an equal passion is hating the Green Bay Packers. So I could go equally about how much I hate the Green Bay Packers. And I would attract all the other people who hate the Green Bay Packers. I wouldn't do something on hate, but you know what I mean? So are you getting it? How do you incorporate your product? Don't worry about it, Katie. Don't worry about incorporating your product. It doesn't need to be such a straight line. This doesn't need to be a one night stand. You're building a relationship. You're building a relationship with people. This is advanced stuff, but I'm telling you, every single one of you can do it. Not one of you. Many of these are so common. How do you set yourself apart from others? Here's how you set yourself apart: by consistently curating this content on all these categories. Find somebody else who does that. They don't. There might be a YouTube page, but there's one video about it. There might be, curate content on this, and you'll be the place to go. You'll be the place that people recommend, that people share, that people have fun with. So don't worry about the commonality of it. Your unique style, your unique editing ability. You're producing a TV show, a radio show, a website, and a magazine, all on Facebook. That's what you're doing. And you know how much Facebook's going to love that? That you're curating content for an audience that loves it? Now, I'm going to show you how to go find friends and fans and how to start building a following, but organically, it's going to start to happen. Just ask your audience, who loves cats? Who loves the Raiders? Who loves CrossFit? Just curious. Who of my friends loves CrossFit? Here's why I love it. Post a photo, and here's why I love it. You'll start to attract people on that. You hate having your kids on social media. This is not about kids, and it's not about the trends in our world. What it's about is this is about the ability for you to speak to the world. This is about the ability for you to have a voice around your passion and develop a following, capture people's attention, and to be able to, through that attention, bring value to their lives in many, many forms, one of which could be your network marketing product or your opportunity. But even if not, they're still going to get so much value, and they're going to be so grateful. You're going to understand this. It's going to help. Mary Ann Storrs says, first time I've ever understood branding. Fantastic. Reading personal development books. How deep can you go, Buthiana, on personal development books? You can go pretty far. But it can't just be, I love personal development. I love personal development. Today, I love personal development. Everybody, tomorrow, I love personal development. You got to follow these 11 categories that I talk about. Vegas nights, yeah, 1 8 10, right? Can you do this on a business page? I wouldn't. Keep your business, keep your passion. Now, at some point, you might want to start a group, but don't go there right now. Keep this on your personal stuff until your following just explodes, and then we'll talk about how you can convert that into a group page at some point, okay? Agriculture, yes, ask the same question again. Hold on. See if I can. I'm going to answer a few more questions and I'm done, okay? Yeah, this is organized. It's not haphazard. Just be focused with this. How will your brand grow? Just watch. Start to post this stuff consistently and watch what starts to happen. Ask your friends and family who they know that loves what you love. Fitness over women of for women over 60, fantastic. Um, it is so much fun. Helly, I think. She said, sounds like so much fun. It is so much fun. It's not like work. It's just a blast. Talking is your passion. Public speaking. Well, you can go public speaking. There's books on it. There's articles, videos, questions, polls, lives, photos with stories on speaking, tips on speaking, pages and groups about speaking, interview people who can help you with speaking, books on it, podcasts on it. Same thing. Cats or agility training for dogs. Got it. All right. I think everybody's getting it. I hope you're getting it. If you're not getting it, post your questions inside of this page or post your questions inside of the GoPro Academy group, and I'll try to answer them over the course of this week. But what I want to see is that you pick one, and now can you see how easy your cover photo becomes? It's just in alignment with your brand. Your cover photo just becomes something in alignment with your brand. If you're all about cupcakes, what is that cover photo going to be? It's going to be all about cupcakes, the coolest cupcake photo ever that you're having Canva or Fiverr do for you, right? If it's all about goat yoga, what's that cover photo going to be? If it's all about the Minnesota Vikings, what's a cover photo going to be? What is your bio going to be? On a mission to, take the cupcake conversation around the world. You know what I mean? I hope you're going to have fun with this. Here's what I would tell you. You'll never worry about prospects for the rest of your life when you do this. You will never worry about finding somebody to talk to about your business for the rest of your life when you do this. And it's going to bring you joy and credibility and fun and prestige and adventure. And you're going to meet people that you didn't know you were going to be able to meet. And you're going to have celebrities follow you because they think your stuff is cool. It's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And every one of you, no matter where you're at right now in your business, no matter what your level of success, you can pick one of these things and you can start to curate content around this thing. And pretty soon you're going to become known as the face of that thing. And if you don't believe it right now, it's okay. Borrow my belief until you do. Borrow my belief until you're confident. But in the meantime, just go have fun. Post examples of what you're doing. Post examples of your articles, videos, questions, polls, lives, stories with photos, tips, pages, groups, interviews, books, and podcasts. Post that around your passion inside of the GoPro Academy group so everybody else can see some examples of how you're using this and the fun that you're having with this, and the engagement you're going to start getting with this, okay? Even if the engagement starts slow, it'll build. People are going to be looking for some consistency before they start buying in. They're going to want to see that you're really committed to this before they start buying in. Make sense? All right. So I hope you took some good notes. And if you haven't, go back and watch through this again. Take some good notes. Start on your adventure. Progress is perfection. Everything big starts out small. Okay? Just start. Start today. Figure it out and make it happen. I can't wait to see your passion. I can't wait to engage in your amazing content that you're curating from around the world. And next week, I'm going to start teaching you how to convert your following, friends, and fans into prospects in a natural, easy, comfortable way. Okay? So I'll see you next Wednesday, and I'll be checking in on the page between now and then. I'm traveling back from London to Las Vegas tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a spectacular, passion filled experience. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.